What is going about? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful co-host, CW, who's slightly distracted right now.
I'm rolling the blunt.
He just walked away from
We're here. I'm here.
I know.
too late. Like I gave you an introduction, and
you
just
had one job.
You just walked away. One job. Just say,
One fucking job.
Hi, what's going on?
We're here with Kitty J.
You're don't do like you're fired. Okay.
Okay.
today, like you know what? We actually could have had this person, our guest today, on our first episode of the season, because to go with the trend we had, because like as we had like our first guest ever, like for season 1 on the first episode of season 3, our guest today was our first guest for season 2. And this is our second episode now, but you know, she's been nominated for many awards, from most outrageous scene to fan favorites to
long story short, I'm a boss bitch. That's all they have to know.
She's excellent in everything she does. You know, Miss Kitty J. Kitty Jaguar. I'm sorry.
Yes. One of the best buttholes in the industry.
The best butthole.
The best butthole in the industry.
Facts. I'm not arguing with you. I'm confirming the fact.
It's
my butthole's pretty sweet.
It's not even a discussion. It's just we just speaking facts in here.
That's right. You know that's right. That's why I'm here, just to speak facts and buttholes.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up, y'all? You having a good weekend?
It's been a while.
Real quick. Kitty.
I
heard
you
you
guys
doing other things.
Didn't know what to say.
I was trying to say real quick for everybody out there who doesn't know who you are, give them a little quick rundown of who Kitty J is.
I cannot believe that. I can't believe you haven't seen my butthole.
They know by now.
I mean, I've seen your butthole. I've seen your butthole in person.
You haven't seen my butthole? No, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Like,
like,
I'm a swinger.
Wait,
hold on. I'm a swinger, so sometimes I go to swinger events, and then people will literally look at my butthole. They're like, "Oh, that's you." I'm like, "Yeah, guys, I have a face."
They'd be like,
not
"Wait,
just a butthole.
I
have a
I know you." Ain't just somebody. This ain't somebody's regular booty hole. I know this booty hole. I done seen this booty hole before. I'm blessed.
Have you? What does it say? Let's see. Don't play with me.
Oh, what does your booty hole say? I don't look what your booty hole say. It's a very geometric straight shape.
It says
the tattoo,
okay.
and I watch
it
go in and out.
All right.
It says nasty girl.
Bitch.
No. It says
nasty bitch.
Oh yeah, that's right. We learned that the first time.
Well, I mean, I don't.
We do that. I'm looking for the action. I'm not looking for the text.
Well, then my booty hole is the action.
I know.
Yeah, but he said he's not reading.
I'm not reading.
Well, that's not my fault. People don't. I've actually had people that are like, "Does it say namaste?" I was like, "Namaste."
Wow. Wow. Peace.
I guess that's a lot more innocent than nasty bitch.
That ass bring a lot of people peace.
Yeah, it brings communities together. It's a bonding platform.
Man, how was your day?
Here just trying to click.
It was pretty bad until I went to the X videos and I put up Kitty J. I was like, "Oh, that booty hole."
Yeah.
When I see that booty hole and I see it in action, I know there's a God.
Yeah, that's fact. That's fact. So I'm just here to illustrate and bring awareness to booty holes all around the world.
Mm-hmm. The divine purpose.
Yeah, you know, I might as well make myself usable.
Thank you.
You're very
You've
welcome.
done a service.
I'm just trying to pay for
You've
it.
done a service for us all.
I'm just trying to pay for it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Maybe I can pay for it some way someday.
Yo, you're welcome. Oh, you see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
All right, good.
So how you been?
What's up?
How you been? I heard you were in school.
I am in school. I'm actually in school to be, I'm not sure if I want to be a therapist or a social worker, but all I know is that I'm a humanitarian. Get that right.
Okay.
I'm a humanitarian. So any way I can is here just trying to help people whichever way.
Here for the people.
Any way that I can.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yeah. Can I tell you a crazy story that just happened?
Go ahead.
So on Tuesday, I was actually on my way to Burbank, and I was just about to catch the bus. And as I was waiting for the bus, I actually witnessed a car accident, and I had to pull one of the ladies. She was in shock, so she wouldn't let go of her steering wheel. So I pulled out of her car. And mind you, I'm over here directing traffic. I'm trying to because I was at an intersection. So I'm trying to direct traffic. I'm trying to get the lady out. I'm also on 911. And I'm also calling my boss, like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to be late. Long story short, everybody's okay. But that's my week. That's just this week. That's how much of a humanitarian I am. The crazy thing is, this happened actually 4 months ago, too. Literally, I had to pull a chick out of her car because she was having a seizure as she was on the freeway, and I saw the thing happen.
Damn.
I know. I've had a very interesting life so far.
You sounds like you're in the right place for the right time for people.
You know what? I am. And actually, I've been taking a little hiatus from porn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because of school, but also because of people. I love people, and I just want to help them whichever way I can.
It's true. And not everybody is in, I don't know. What I've noticed from observing the industry and being like a part of the industry, some people are just, they don't need, how can I say it?
No, say it.
I don't want to say people that are lost, but like, okay, we're in this, people are doing it, it's a job also, and people aren't respecting the industry, the job, or the people. So it can get just discouraging sometimes. In my opinion.
Very fucking discouraging. I mean, and I think it's even more discouraging when it comes within our own industry.
Yeah.
Because we're all in the same fucking boat. We're all doing the same job. We all have to go through the stigma. We all have to endure people looking down on us because of what we do. But,
yeah,
yeah, so it is very much discouraging with people in the industry look down upon each other, or they don't help each other out. That's more
very true.
I mean, but it's sad. It's become the norm of you're not them not helping each other out.
There's a lot of gatekeepers in porn, I noticed.
I like to think that I'm a fucking gatekeeper. Not just in porn, just in lifetime. I'm like, okay, yeah, but you gotta check yourself. Not just that.
Well, no, that's a good way to be a gatekeeper. That's a good way to be a gatekeeper. But I feel like there's a lot of gatekeepers of saying like, you have to debase yourself to a certain level for me to help you get other jobs. Not just somebody being like, hey, we're in this, doing this together, and we're trying to help each other.
No, I know, but that's a scary part for me. That's the disappointing part, because we are all in the same boat, and so like what happened with this accident, I was yelling out for help. I was yelling for people. I'm like, can you please help me? Like, can you please stop? Can you just stop, slow down? And it just reminded me of the industry too, because there's been a lot of times that I'm like, please just help me out. I don't know how to deal with this. And it almost seems like it's a competition. And I don't like that. That's why I've been taking a hiatus from porn, honestly. I feel like it's a it's a constant competition. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I've been telling people recently, like through my years, it's like getting less and less fun and it's getting more political, and like it's certain things it's certain things that shouldn't be going on that happens, and especially like for something I've seen today, and it just makes me think like,
mention what you've seen today. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and say it.
Oh, it's just people who do horrible things to people, and then they disappear for a while, then they come right back.
Yeah, there's a lot of predators that do for like.
Well, that happens a lot too. I mean, come on, how often do you not hear performers like talking and putting people on blast on Twitter just because they had a negative experience? It happens all the time. This is when I don't understand why we all just tear each other down when we're in the same industry, when we could just easily go up to each other and talk about it.
No, what I mean is people.
That's true, because also it's like at such a like industry, like, their average public is looking into it a certain way. You think you want some uplift, some camaraderie, like you could weather the storm, but it seems like sometimes it's very competitive. Like, if you're not doing this kind, I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna. Yeah, it's not like it stopped being so friendly.
No, it's not, and that's what is disappointing. That honestly is what made me take a hiatus from porn, because I love it. I'm very proud of it. I'm honest about it. My family knows. I actually give up hospice work to do porn.
What?
I was working at a hospice.
Okay.
A hospice is a place where people that have been diagnosed with 1 year or less of life.
I know what a hospice is. I had just missed what you said.
Well, you do, but I just, for those listening, just
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so hospice.
I gave that up for porn, and I have absolutely zero regrets. But it's just been very harsh lately. I just hate the fact that we're all in the same community, the same industry, and we're all just going at each other. And then not only that, a lot of the times performers put fans against another performer.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. So I've been taking a little hiatus. I'm actually at a ranch right now. I'm at a ranch. I've been dealing with cows and horses, and I saw a lion. I'm like, I don't want to deal with people. Except you guys.
Understandable.
That's why I'm talking to you.
No, understand. It has been tough.
Not only that, let me tell you something. I love Raw Star so much, because Raw Star was honestly the first person that ever came up to me when I first started in the industry and acknowledged me as a performer. And I will never forget that. I'm like, dude, I'm on a fucking ranch on a vacation, but I will still talk to Raw Star, because one, I already committed to it, but also I love him so much.
Yeah.
Love you too.
The thing is, like, I mean,
that's
what I love also about Raw Star is that, like, he's a
homie.
Keeps it real. He's like,
I know, he's a homie.
You want to work in this industry? I'm here for your uplift. I'm not trying to take advantage of you. I just want you to succeed if this is what you want to do.
Thank you. And I'm happy to hear you as Raw Star co-star as well now, because you seem amazing. I haven't met you in person, but I would love to.
You did.
We did.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
No, I thought you said
you guys changed.
The first podcast.
No. No, I know who you are, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the
It's been a long
internet
time.
or something. But I thought he said it was a new co-star. So I was like, okay, well, I'm still down.
No. I just said CW. I think
Yeah.
I think when
Okay.
I
Well,
think
yes,
I think
I
I
also
think
know
I was
you
crazy.
too, and you were wonderful last time as well.
CW is great. He keeps me
You
sane
no,
sometimes.
both of you are great. I just it was my bad. That was my bad. I just didn't hear
Speaking of
properly.
speaking of
But
that,
no, last time we were together, we had a great chat as well.
Yes.
yeah, because
Yep.
we spent a lot of time talking about fetishes and your butthole. So
Well, I'm always talking about my butthole. Yeah, you don't even know. Like my friends' parents are here. I'm always talking about my butthole.
I mean,
I mean,
No shame in my game.
no, there's no shame. I mean,
I mean,
you
how
put
else?
out some great content. I'll say that.
Thank you, but not just that. Like, just the fact that I'm so comfortable talking about my butthole is beautiful because everybody has a butthole,
Yeah,
and
nobody.
yeah,
nobody
but
likes to talk about
everybody,
it.
everybody's butthole ain't pretty though.
I'm not talking about pretty. I'm just talking about the fact that it exists and it's there.
Butthole and like most people are like, yeah, I got a butthole, but it ain't doing nothing.
They don't even want to talk about it. I'm like, well, I don't know why.
Like,
talk about your butthole.
If I look at a butthole with it wink, I wanted to like have a nice wink.
People like buttholes like that.
I don't like buttholes. I'm just saying if it winks at me, I want to say okay.
No,
That's a nice
I'm just
butthole.
like obsessed with buttholes, honestly. No, but this is the reason why my butthole pays my bills. How many people can say that their butthole fucking pays their bills? Not that many.
That's not many.
I'm one of those few chosen ones.
Not many. Offhand.
No, exactly. I'm one of those. I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher to the choir right here. Don't talk about it. Show it.
No. So what you say girls don't like anal? Wait, have you watched
most of the no? That's
videos?
true. Most
Would
of,
you
no,
lie?
it's not that they don't. No, hold on. Let me correct you. It's not
Mhm.
that they don't like it. It's just that they don't take the time to do the research on how to prepare for it.
That's
And
how.
a lot of the times, the guys that are asking for it don't educate the women on how to do it. They just like try to ram it all willy nilly.
That's true.
No. So that's the thing. It's not that most girls don't like it. Most girls just don't know how to go about it, and their partners don't either.
That's true. You know, it's surprising. I've met women like almost 40, and they're like, "No, I've never tried that with a guy before ever." And you're like,
yeah, I know. See,
yeah,
I'm over here
like,
trying to fucking educate motherfuckers on their buttholes. Not so I was actually going to school to be a sex therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I decided not to do that because I want to generalize. Not just sex, not just people that have sex need help, but just people in general. But 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 I want to teach people about butt stuff. I'm really committed to this. You know, I feel like this is my calling.
Hey, all right. Everybody's got a calling.
Yeah, my calling is buttholes.
See, like,
what's your guys' calling?
See, like right before you got on, I was telling CW that go ahead, CW.
I was saying mine is actually, well, I mean, I guess this is funny. It's not the same as yours. It's the same though. It's helping people.
That's your calling.
That's my calling, to help others.
I love that. Are you a humanitarian as well?
A what?
A whole
A
man turn.
humanitarian?
No,
I'm sorry,
it's,
but I'm gifted with sex funds. I just called you a humanitarian. Full
it's
asshole.
actually kind of funny. I meet women and like I'm very open to like, multiple partners and stuff like that. But like when I kind of meet women and they hang out, I'm not tooting my own, but it seems like a lot of women choose me more for like a semi-dating kind of thing, more than just like a
Do you
sleeping with.
think you're being um do you think you're a fetish for women?
No. I mean some women, because like I do deal with sometimes with like bigger women, and I'm like really fit,
Mm,
handsome. So sometimes I wonder, are we both fetishes for each other?
I
But
think at one point in time we all become a fetish in one way or another.
we're a fetish to someone. Yeah.
And it's
I guess
a
the
fucking
thing is,
honor to be fetishized.
you know what? I never thought about it that way. I always thought like, because like I feel like I don't know. I want to say we always end up fetishized by someone we want, like someone to see us as us.
Yeah. That's
So
the beautiful thing, and that's the hardest part about it too. Because opening up and being real about who you are, and it's like, hey, this is what you get.
true.
It's hard. It's very
I
fucking
feel
hard to
like
say that and to do that. But also, when you realize that you have people that love you and respect you and want you for that, that honestly gets me wet.
I never thought about that way. Like I never think about like somebody just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, fuck. Wow, that's fucked up.
Sexualizing
Never
you,
think somebody just wants me
fetishizing
for
you.
like, I actually never think about somebody wanting me just for like how I look. Even though I work on all those things for somebody to want me like that, I never think about like somebody wanting me or wanting to be with me because of those things.
But don't you think that's what happens when we just first get attracted to anybody? It's all about first appearance, second attitude and personality.
True.
It's not. It doesn't always have to go ABC. Obviously sometimes it be like C,
I have to
D,
break
F,
people
G,
down.
Y, X.
True.
I'm
I
just
guess
telling you, like men can also be fetishized and be sexualized just like women. I know you guys don't think of that, but look, I just fucking like mind blown. You're
no,
like,
yeah,
shit, I
I'm
never
not
thought
aware of
about
it.
that.
I mean, like
Okay.
niggas like on that end, like CW is
What's your
muscular.
nationality?
Oh, I'm African American.
Exactly. So you don't think that African and American men are fetishized or
Oh,
sexualized?
I do, but like a
So
lot of
you're
times,
part of that group.
no, I'm a part of that group. But like in my experience, because of the way I come off, I can tell when
No,
somebody.
but maybe you were not aware
Well, I'm
that you
aware
were
that
being sexualized or fetishized.
no, I'm aware I'm sexualized and fetishized, particularly sometimes because like I don't come off as what is
Thirsty.
fetishized and
No, you don't
sexualized
come off as a
is like.
thirsty
You say what?
motherfucker. No, neither one of you, both of you are so fucking polite and just straight up gentlemen. I love you both so much for that. It
See,
just makes me even want to talk even more.
the thing with me is
I'm
like,
over here like, just, yeah, let me say some more secrets.
see, the thing with me is because I'm like that, and I know I'm not that attractive. I have to break people down so they can see, like, hey, I'm actually interested inside of you. You know, so it's
That's one thing I've noticed. Like from me, because of like the way I don't talk is like I think sometimes this sounds, I don't know, the way I look and the way I am. Well, not the way I am, but the way I look is like, it seems like sometimes a very forward kind of person, and I'm not.
You people think you're just like a douche or something because you're attractive. I remember, and you work out, you take care of your body, so people are automatically just assume by that.
Yeah, they assume I'm gonna be like very like so like if I see somebody, they're gonna assume I'm gonna be like forward and be like, "Hey, what's up?" But I'm like, no, I'm very much like I don't know when to like. I've been.
I'm just gonna walk on the eggshells.
I've been I laid in your bed all night. You didn't try to make one move. No, because I didn't know. I didn't have
Wait, I have a question for both of you now. When's the last time either one of you made a move on a girl or a guy? I don't know your preference. I won't assume. I'm just asking you. When's the last time you made a move on someone?
Somebody new?
Someone new or just
a move? Like, when's the last time you tried to hit on someone?
Oh, like during this podcast. Someone texted me and I sent them a message back. So during this podcast, like literally,
like
that's hilarious.
It's been a few months.
What about Rockstar?
I said that like literally someone had like messaged me just like when we started. And while we were talking, whatever, I messaged them back, literally like trying to get some. So that was
what's your secret?
Rockstar is way more bold than me. Like somebody would be like, it'll be late night. Somebody would be like, I need a hug, and I'll be like, I'll be around if you want a hug. I won't be like, you want, like instead of being like, hey, you want to hug right now?
See, the thing with me is like, because I'm so open.
Oh, that's what a whole humanitarian is. That just being nice?
You see.
See, the thing is with me is like, because I'm so open and nice to people, whatever, people assume that I'm trying to see with everybody I speak to. I'm like, nah, I'm just like laid back, whatever.
No,
and I say like I separate who I'm actually interested in compared to like me just being, a good human being, So
no, thank you, because that happens to me all the time too. I'll post a sign like, dude, I literally just saved your life, and they're like, oh, how about you save my dick? I'm like, Jesus, fuck. I like you guys, just not.
I mean, like, it is like I never go into anything like expecting to get laid,
And you shouldn't. Nobody should, because the moment you expect anything from people, that's when people are just reluctant. That automatically will, not want to, because especially with our bodies, so with us, with our mind, our body, our soul. When people demand that from us, how do you know? You can't give that. It is unless you want to and you care about this other person or just people that it becomes free and liberating to help. But when people assume that or expect that, then that just sucks.
You have an iPhone charger?
CW is walking around here looking for a charger. And he should know better. We're gonna let that slide. We're gonna say this though. Everybody out there, if you're listening, you listen to this long. This episode coming out the 6th. CW's birthday is this coming Thursday. So if you listen to this,
what are we doing?
Go send him a message saying happy birthday.
No plans.
Not yet.
Not yet. But
all right then. I'll keep an eye out, and if anything, I'll let the listeners be aware.
and I won't even be in town for his birthday. So
where you going?
It's gonna be a lonely birthday.
Yeah, that's okay.
I have like my day job is making me go down to San Diego and stay at this resort for 3 days.
Damn, baller. Like,
Excuse
I'm
me.
about to be bougie and travel, all expenses
No,
paid. What
I,
are you telling me?
Sorry.
I'm gonna tell you this, Kitty.
I'm going
I
on vacation.
outside of when I go like home to visit my mom, I have not paid for a vacation since
Yeah.
2014.
I'm about to hang up right now because I'm on a vacation and I paid for this.
I
You're such a baller. Don't be flexing on me like
I
that.
don't no. I said I don't
Cold.
pay for it. I'm not balling. I'm broke.
But what I'm
I'm-
starting to remember,
No, I'm not.
depending on where you want to go, it's like to go on a vacation, it's the loss of like wages from working, but like the actual cost to go someplace is not that bad. I was looking at this festival in Costa Rica. It's a week, 375.
Well, it is in Costa Rica, so
Yeah,
but it's got like headliner DJs. It's like a week
But
of
just
like
think about this. Imagine all the big booties you're gonna see. All these delicious babes in Costa Rica.
no, that's what I think of. That's why I'm like, ooh, how
You
can
might
I?
just come back married. Just
Oh,
no rushing.
I already gave out one green card. I already gave out one green card. I'll give out another.
Handle your scandal. Relax your hormones.
you can give out another green card.
I'm feeling this beat, baby. I don't know. With the Google Translate. I love you.
Hey, right? The listeners are gonna be like, "Yeah, I need a green card too. What's that? I got a big booty." Hey, listeners, beware.
Next season on 90 Day Fiance.
Hey, I have a question for both of you.
Yes.
How would you like to come to a wildlife reservation and do a podcast out here? Because that's where I'm at. I'm at the wildlife reservation.
How long you there for?
Right?
The thing is,
it's not far from. It's not far. It's close to Santa Clarita.
No. I was saying how.
Oh yeah, that's close. That's really close.
I was saying how long are you like in general? Are you there for?
Just this weekend. Unfortunately,
that means we want to come today.
I would have dropped. I'm like, just dude, let me go see the horses. I swear to God, I wake up every morning and feed them all. Just hire me.
I was asking because like if we went up there and did that, we had to come today. Because like this week is horrible.
No, it doesn't have to be this week, but I'm just letting both of you know that it would be fun. It doesn't just have to be you two. Like we can have other performers and guests here, and you can even film it, not just record it on the phone.
No, you know what? No, like it's. I want to say this. Like we haven't did. I think the last time we did in person one like was like a week after your birthday party. So the birthday party.
The party. They must have because it wasn't me.
No, the birthday party you had. We did a podcast. We did a podcast.
I heard about that birthday
party. And we haven't done one in person since because that's when COVID started.
Oh yeah,
and, we haven't did one since then, and we usually don't record. Like we recorded like some of the podcasts we did, but like the camera will cut off and on, whatever. And also we deal with the fact that many people forget to be camera ready, and like we don't put it out there. We don't put it out there because we don't want people to feel
No, but that's my goal. Like if I'm inviting you two and we're gonna have an open discussion, we're also gonna have an open filming area where people could just be themselves and just let loose and talk about it. And if they don't want us to talk about the things we said, we just cut that shit out.
Yeah. No, I've edited a lot. No, like not been camera ready as far as what their attire is, because many people show up like in sweats and stuff like that, and they're dressed down, whatever, or they don't wear makeup, and I don't want them to feel that they're obligated to wear this and that or do whatever, or obligated to show nudity, whatever, if like because it's a like because people assume that if there's a camera on, I want to see a titty or a booty or feet or a pussy
or a butthole
or a butthole. And it's like like I can see that, like, yes, it's fantastic, and like we started putting our podcast audios on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm lying. On OnlyFans. So it's like the audio is on there or whatever. Wait, it's free.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I was gonna put the some other pictures we took on there and hopefully we make money off of, but right now there's the audio. So it's like
upload some stuff on OnlyFans.
I mean, no comment. And
I'm just saying, guys, we have options, whether they're nude or not. I mean, I would prefer nudity, but it's not obligated.
No, because like
we have options.
The thing is, like, when it comes to nudity, I prefer to be the one taking the pictures, doing the stuff like that behind the camera, making sure it looks right. Because, like, even like I love to take pictures of the physical form, and CW is really good at it, even though he think he's lacking. He's really good at it.
I just like
when I take pictures of me, CW.
I'm really into my body, so I like to just.
When they're gonna take pictures of me, I gotta see you to believe it.
I mean,
because he's over here hyping you up. So now
honestly, I've been wanting to do a shoot with somebody. Like for some reason, I have a hammock, I have a yard, I have a big size yard. So I've been.
You did show me pictures because remember we were talking about how you could use my place, and then you're like, "Well, you could also use my place." We were actually. This is how awesome we are. We were just trading each other's spots.
Yeah, and like I was like, I really want pictures of somebody on this hammock. I have to clean it, like
I do too.
Brush it off, but like I have a little nice hammock, whatever. And like before I put, and like I'm right now I have a weight set coming. So by the time we set that up, my back patio might not work anymore. But it's and like I mean so. Like I can, someone. It's
okay. Just make sure you save that hammock. You can bring it to the ranch here.
Someone did a couple trees. Oh, it's connected. It's connected over here. I mean, someone did a scene in my house recently.
I don't like how negative you're being right now.
No. I said it's connected.
I'm like, when there's a fucking will, there's a way. Rockstar.
No, I just said someone just did a scene in my house. Like,
really? Was it hot?
I won't say this. I've seen the scene.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
It looks.
So that means no.
It's really good. Whatever. The thing is while they were recording it, I stepped out the room so they could do it. Whatever. I didn't want to sit there. I didn't want to sit there and just look at them do it.
No. So yeah, that was a straight up no.
No, because like I like with me it's like I don't want to sit there and just stare at somebody when they're doing a sex scene.
Well, not just that, but if it's not even a hot scene, why would you endure that?
No, I mean, because like even I don't know, like even when people were like at the party you had and they were having sex, like I seen it and it was like okay.
You're like, all right.
I mean, because like the thing is, I would rather be a participant than be a onlooker.
I don't know. I see the flip side of the coin.
I love my voyeurism. I do have my voyeurism, and I love that. But it's like
I like the transition.
If somebody,
do you guys think that you're more on the active side or on the looker side at this point?
I would say I'm probably definitely on the looker side.
I'm on the looker side because I'm not getting.
But I don't go to many things as Rockstar does.
Why not?
Well,
I
he
got
like,
other stuff.
but beforehand he couldn't go
for
because
like
of
a long
reasons.
time I was in a
He was in a
relationship.
relationship. He couldn't really attend.
So what's your excuse now?
Oh, COVID.
COVID.
Oh, no, that's
And
a
then
very
also
valid
like
excuse.
this
No, I'm
also
sorry. My whore moments were talking. I was like,
No,
not even
because
thinking
like,
about that.
okay, the thing is, it's like after, well, when COVID started to
crazy. Like
slow
I don't
down a
know.
little bit, that's when he was out of his relationship. But the thing is, it's not a lot of stuff going on, and the two
But there's
parties.
still, I mean, Rockstar, there is actually a lot of stuff going
No,
on.
there is
Yeah,
actually. Let me
CW is with the
no,
most stuff.
let me tell you something.
But a
There
lot of
is
people
stuff
like
going on, and there's actually a lot of lifestyle parties that are happening that are very self-conscious and very aware of the situation. So they ask you for full-on COVID tests and whatnot. So they're happening. If you want to find out about them, I could tell you about a few. But you do have to be aware and just, like,
I guess when
you might not put yourself at risk, but you are putting other people at risk. So you always have to take in consideration that. So you might not want to be vaccinated. I'm not saying either one of you is or isn't or doesn't want to, but in this swinger lifestyle right now, this is important information. I think it's just as important as like sharing an STD result.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I am vaccinated, I'm not, I want to be, I don't want to be. Like, all these things are very important. So COVID it's just changing everything that we know, obviously.
Yeah.
It's just changing it's just like any STD though, but that's what happens. So it's very important to find out about the status of other people, the status, if you want to be around them, if you don't, if you want to be treated, if you don't. But that's not to say that they're not happening, because they're happening.
Yeah, no. Like I was out, like, and I like to go dancing a lot. So I was out at a lot of after hours during COVID. So like I know there's different parties going on, but like
yeah. So you can just learn some shit just by going dancing.
I guess I'm less aware of those kind of parties.
I mean, I've heard.
Are you trying to find out? Because, like I said, if you guys want to put a link,
see, like I've heard about a few of them. The thing is, it's like,
really, Rockstar. Nobody, you never tell me.
I don't like.
Damn,
I only tell you if I only tell you if I actually go to them. Yeah, if I go to them, I say, yeah, CW, I know about this party going on. If I don't plan on going, I just read it and like be like, okay, and continue on my day. Yeah, like even though I'm in this, I'm around this world, I'm not like I'm not a swinger, And
no, but you are around performers. You interview performers. You talk to them.
Yeah, and this
is the thing.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like you might not participate, but just because you don't participate doesn't mean that they're not happening.
Oh,
but
no. Well,
just because they're happening doesn't mean that they're reckless. I know you're not saying that, but that's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is I just don't go to them. I said so. I don't tell CW.
Well, like I said, if you want me to tell you which ones are happening, I'll tell you.
The thing is,
even though I don't go to them either anymore.
The thing is, like, even though like I'm around performers, like I've only messed around with less than like people think performers I've met in my lifetime. And the thing is, because I'm not like sleeping around like that, whatever. I'm very privileged.
Put me on.
I'm a fucking porn star, and I only hang out performers. It's not that I'm talking down on them, but that's my job. I assume that's how you treat it as well. It's like, this is my job. They're performers. It's almost like coworkers.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, because I'm not actively trying to have sex with certain performers. I just don't think about it.
I know, and that's a beautiful part, and that's a beautiful thing. That's why I appreciate you so much. I'm telling you, Rasta. Well, both of you actually. Both of you. Thank you so much for even inviting me. No. Both of you. Thank you so much for even inviting me in your podcast and just be willing to listen
Katie,
to my nonsense.
you are great. You are great. No, because like when I told CW we were gonna have you back on, he just loved the idea. So, you know,
no, and if you guys really want, if you guys really appreciate me, just know that I'm a humanitarian. I'm gonna reach out every now and then. I'm like, hey, you guys, if you support the cause, can you please repost and whatnot. Like, so my humanitarian cause at the time is the whole anti-abortion law that's happening in Texas. And as much as I don't want to talk about it, it's uncomfortable. I am going to talk about it because also a woman has the right, and she should have the right to decide what she wants to do with her body.
See, like,
and these are very critical times. The reason why I'm an activist is not because of me. It's because I have nieces, actually. And I just think about their future. I'm like, what's their fucking future gonna look like if I don't fucking fight for them?
See, Kitty, like this,
I don't know.
Like when it comes to abortion, like from my perspective,
not just abortion, just women's rights. Not just women, like, Black Lives Matter, immigrants matter. We can go on and on and on and about the different types of minorities.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like when it comes to that, the Texas law, or whatever, or the Mississippi one that's trying to pass, like my view on abortion, and it hasn't changed. Like personally, I'm against it, but however, I feel that it's not my right, not my will, it's not within me to tell another person or another human what to do with their body. So for that, I believe it should exist.
I actually got a call from my dad. My dad's uber religious, and he called me after I was protesting for the women's march. I was one of the actual activists in front. He's like, I can't believe you're over here, like, wanting to kill babies. I'm like, no, that's not it. I'm not trying to kill babies. I'm trying to fight for the right of a woman to have a choice, whether she wants to have it or not. There could be a whole number of reasons why she could or couldn't want it. I'm just like, I just want to know that if I've never been a mother, I've never been pregnant, I don't know what it is to be like that. But all I'm fighting for is that if I was in their shoes, I would hope to fucking the universe that I could have the choice to decide what I want to do. Not just for me, but for the baby too.
And I think it's ridiculous that they say that you can only have it up to 6
weeks.
It's
not ridiculous. It's a very
no. I said up to 6 up to 6 weeks, and I'm like, like that's not even a missed period, for some people.
I know, but
and it's like
this is where we are, and this is why I'm over here being an activist. And
like it
was all fun and games in this podcast, but again, I bring it, and I want to end this podcast in such a sensitive topic because it is sensitive and people need to be aware. It's just not for us, it's for our nieces, our sisters, our children that we're fighting for. It's not for me, it's for them. And if there's something that I want all your listeners to know is that we have the right. We have the right to choose what we want as women, as men, as any gender. We have the right to choose what we want to do with our bodies, the type of people we want in our life. And that's what the fuck I'm fighting for. That's it.
I respect that. And especially as like from a woman's perspective, you have a different perspective.
Not just even a woman. Like I see, like men.
Well,
Men
no.
too. Men go through it
What I'm saying is you are the actual one that it affects more than anybody else, because it's a bunch of men telling you what you can't do with your body.
Well, I mean, come on, I'm in the sex industry. Yeah.
Regardless
this is another reason why I'm especially an advocate.
You're still a woman, you know?
Yeah, I am a woman, but I'm also in the sex industry. I'm a sex worker, and it makes it even harder too. So this is why I'm just like, yeah, okay, it's all fun and games, but also I'm gonna make people uncomfortable with the shit I gotta say because it is uncomfortable for me too. And I will keep fucking talking about it, and I'll keep making people uncomfortable. I just want something positive to come out of the words that I'm saying, and I hope that by being in your podcast, people can perceive that. It's all fun and games, like I said, but I'm trying to reach out to masses because I'm afraid for my ladies. I'm afraid for my friends. I'm afraid for my nieces. Times are really rough right now.
Yep.
That's all. That's all I had to say. Rant aside, I really just wanted to talk to you guys so I could say that.
Well, I'm glad you said it because it does need to be said. I think we did a full podcast about abortion before. Like we talked about different stuff, but that was one of the main topics. Mainly because
and I'm willing to talk about it any fucking chance I get, even if people don't want to hear it. I know you. This is what I'm saying. Like, we started on a fucking good note, then I brought it down to this
because
topic where most people don't want to address, and this is the reason why I just did this whole podcast to begin with. Because I want people to feel uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. It's painful, and I want them to think about the stuff that's happening now, not just for me, but for our sisters, for our nieces, for our sons, brothers, for everybody.
I mean, it does need to be. It needs to be said because, we got people going against what. But I just feel that it affects certain people more than others. And
it does. That's why I'm an advocate. I'm trying to speak for the hungry, for the poor, for the broke. I don't know if you saw my post on Instagram the other day, but I'm like, I'm talking for the poor. I'm fighting for the rich. I'm fighting for the poor. I'm fighting for the broken. I'm fighting for the hungry. This is what I'm doing right now. And thank you for giving me the platform to talk about this. Mm-hmm. And I will keep talking about it, making motherfuckers uncomfortable until dare motherfucking die. And let's just put it out there. When I die, just put a fucking weed tree on top of my body and we'll call it a day. At least I'll give back.
I'm sorry. You just said that. It made me think of that movie, How High.
What movie?
How High.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
It's with Redman and Method Man, and basically it's about smoking weed, and basically they smoke they use their friends' ashes and in the fertilizer for a weed plant, whatever, and their friend spirit came back and was helping them do school. So they were smoking their friend.
That's crazy. No, I haven't watched it. Maybe we could have a little movie day one of these days. You should come over to my crib. I would love to have you guys over.
So no, I'm sorry.
But but I was just thanking both of you for giving me the opportunity to fucking.
Yeah, that's when I was about to say was without saying where we live at, like we discussed where how close we are to each other. So I don't mind coming through for a movie night, because it could be fun. But
No, just chill.
yeah. So, but I lost my train of thought. But yeah, no, I believe
And that's because
it's
I'm
always
cute, Rockstar. That's why you lost your train of thought.
it's always good to talk about what's going on because it's really important
It is.
people to really hear about it because even though you are a sex worker, you're not stupid, and
Not even though it is because I am that I want to speak about this. And right now it was different subjects that are related to us as sex workers, different performers. I think our job is overrated, but we're not being heard. And I just want to put a voice out for all of us. Now, I'd love to, and I'm very thankful again for both of you for giving me the opportunity to voice.
No, we appreciate you.
Myself.
We appreciate you voicing it. And honestly, I want to admit, yeah. So real quick, since we have hit our hour, please tell everybody.
I can't hear you. What?
I said since we hit our hour, we've been on for an hour. I said, can you please tell everybody where they can find you? Like where can we get a little bit of Kitty?
Well, right now, like I said, I'm taking a little hiatus, but I do have my free OnlyFans, which is onlyfans.com/KittyJ. I'm not charging people for anything right now. Again, I'm on a hiatus, but I'm also letting people enjoy my film because it's already out there, and I want them to see it because I'm a nasty bitch.
CW.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Tell them your Twitter that you currently have.
No, I can't do that because I'm such a nasty bitch. Twitter's not necessarily okay with me right now, so they keep banning me. So I'm not even gonna say anything.
Okay, Stevie, go ahead. Tell them where they can find you.
Me?
Yes, you.
You can find me in the club. It's going down.
You know what? You want to know what's so sad, CW? Some of our listeners might not even know that song.
He's driving Ubers now. You can find
I'm done with y'all.
CC Fitness LA on Instagram. You can find me at CC Fitness LA on the Twitter, and you can find me on CC Fitness on Facebook if you still use that. And you can find me at ccfitnessla.com. All right. Yeah.
Beautiful. So yo, you can find us. We are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram. Burbank Misfits.
Burbank Misfits.
On Twitter and on Facebook. We have burbankmisfits.com that says everything we do from photography, graphics, CW in his fitness studio, and all the other fun stuff. Our OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Burbank Misfits. It's just audio right now, but eventually it's going to have pictures that we're taking at many different events and stuff like that. And if you want to find me, it's RAWSTARR on Instagram and on Twitter. Again, lovely Kitty J. I say it's Kitty Jaguar, but I say
Thank
Kitty J,
you, gentlemen, for having me over. It was my pleasure.
I can't wait to see you again because I haven't seen you since your birthday.
I know. Maybe next time maybe whenever you guys come over, because I told you you're gonna interview my roommate.
Yeah, in January.
And yeah, maybe next time you guys could do a podcast at her house. We'll talk about that. But like I said,
yeah, we have honestly,
but again, thank you so much.
We haven't used our in studio equipment in so long that we would have to check off our in studio equipment. It's like we literally haven't used it since 2019 because we've been on Zoom since then because of that. So yeah, but yeah, we will
Well,
see.
you guys have a
We will see everybody next
lovely
week.
rest of your day, and I'm out. I'll go get back to the ranch.
All right, peace out.